Hello, 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 welcome back to Hearthstone. Let's crack on with this Druid deck. See how we do. So, 1 for 1 at the moment. Not the best start, but I'm sure we can do better. I'm sure. And there we go. Oh. Paladin. Lovely.
I will fight with honor. I must protect the wild.
Reasonable starting hand. Get rid of the 4-drop. And I think I'll go with that. Generally when I'm starting, I'll get a 5-drop. Generally when I'm starting with the opening hand, I throw anything that's above 3 mana. So 4 mana and above, just get rid of it. So you can hopefully get something you can use in earlier turns.
My greetings.
Throw out our greetings. And not worth playing anything, not worth spending the coin to play anything. Excuse me.
Reporting for duty.
So he uses his hero power to get a silver hand knight. Recruit, even. Now I could play the Murloc here to get 2 creatures on the board, or I could just hit him. I'm more inclined to hit him.
For the wilds.
Yeah. And we'll end turn there. Still not sure what's the best move in that situation, because playing the Murloc gets me a creature on the board, and he can get rid of one of them by trading Silverhand Recruit for it, but I don't know, I kind of like to hold on to the card for the moment anyway. So we'll get the Tauren Warrior, 2-3, taunt, get through. Yeah, I'm playing my Acolyte of Pain. You can't get rid of it in 1 attack with this thing, which means I will get at least 2 cards out of it. Unless of course he's going to pull a spell or anything, but yeah. I feel quite comfortable playing that just now. That's the thing with this card, it's interesting, it's you're putting it out there to die. That's its purpose. It's just finding the best way for it to die. It is the most profitable. Excuse me. Appear to have a frog in my throat. Okay, so he's thinking about this card really hard. Not entirely sure what it could possibly be. Okay.
Let me think.
Is it possible your game has bugged out, Mr. Wizzy? Okay, so what happened there? Basically, the game bugged out, and after several minutes of nothing happening, it ran through all of our turns at once. My opponent seemed to be playing his turns, and mine were just being skipped. No idea what was going on, but basically he got to play minions and just beat me down whilst my turns nothing happened. Very strange, but you know, beta is beta. So let's try it again. Kinda sucks because that counts as a loss on our arena run. Hey. Fun and games. Alrighty, next opponent. Here's hoping it doesn't bug out again.
Versus Jaina. You asked for it.
Alrighty. So we'll ditch the Stormpike Commando and the Azure Drake and hang on to the Murloc Tidehunter. There we go. Better options. Could have done without the Spellbreaker, because we just can't really do anything with him for a while. Turn.
My greetings.
Greetings. Coin. Mana Worm. Brilliant. Oh, and that blooming mirror image. That is a really good card. I think I need Murloc in this situation. End our turn.
Put this apple on your head.
Don't like that knife juggler. But it's not much of an issue at the moment. I'm thinking Acolyte of Pain here. I mean, he can run the knife juggler straight into it and kill it off. But given my choices, yeah, we'll go with that. Just get rid of one of those taunts. Alright. Yes, perfect. Gets me an extra card drop. Four mana. I think Spellbreaker's the way to go, but we do have a number of choices. Right, first things first. Ah, right, that's an issue. I think I need to Spellbreak this. Because the Mana Worm's not as big a threat as this thing's going to be. Because I'm going to be killing off more minions, which will be giving it more buffs, and we don't want that. Right, we'll keep our Acolyte of Pain alive for the moment. See if we can find a better trade for it. Another Mana Worm. Yep. I was going to say that suggests to me that he has more spells to play. Alright, another card for me. Angry Chicken. Fantastic. Most useless card. I don't know why I put that in the blooming deck. I thought I might be able to get something to work with it. Okay, current situation. We've got that 2/2 taunt that we can throw out. Let's see. If I throw the Kodo out, it gets rid of this guy. Or this guy. That might be the way to go, actually.
Can't do that.
What? Brilliant. Okay. Would have been preferable if it killed the other Mana Worm with 2 attack, since he's not been silenced. Interesting use of a polymorph. That wasn't really a big threat, but my only logic is he's going to try and rush me down very fast, so he's wanting rid of minions. Right, I think we really need our taunt out now. But that leaves us with format taunt, Chillwind Jetty. Or do we Angry Chicken and heal ourselves a little bit? Now let's get a Chillwind Jetty out.
What you want?
And we will trade for... Okay, my logic is trade for the little guy, who's only got 3 attack, because that leaves my Kodo with 2 health, which means the mage cannot ping him off with his hero power. Whereas if I had attacked the other one, he would have had 1 health left. 2 damage to everybody, it doesn't matter. Okay. I'm going to burn the swipe in this case. It's not really the best use of it because I'm only taking out 1 creature, but he only has 2 cards in his hand, so he's not got a lot left to play. And I will heal myself. So it's a case of if I can try and keep his board clear, hopefully be able to eke out some kind of advantage. Hey, another swipe. Perfect. Swipe hero power. Yeah, let's keep going with the logic of keeping his board clear. And hero power. Wild growth. I will kill off the dire wolf with my hero. Then I will trade this guy for this guy. And run my Yeti into his mage. Brilliant. Okay, so we've got board control. He's only got 2 cards. He's heavily relying on top decking stuff here.
Sometimes I forget things.
I could freeze this guy just now. That is a possibility. But I'm slightly more inclined. Alright, Raid Leader for the bonus, because this will give him 5 attacks, so I can take out that. Play the chicken, because we've got the extra mana. And the Frostwolf Warlord. Oh, I'm an idiot. I had 6 mana, I could have played my Frost Elemental and frozen the other guy. Not good. Not good. And he gets card draw. Brilliant! I think we're still in an okay position here. Kind of. Yeah, that was a good move on his part. On the plus side, we've still got the Frost Elemental, so we can freeze him this turn. Which is exactly what I'm going to do. And run my chicken into him. And hero power. Oh, can actually kill that, brilliant.
For the wild.
Okay, so I now have board control. He has all the health, but yeah, got board control and we're both running low on cards, so. What do you... Mages and their blooming spells. Right, let's see if we can get another card that's worthwhile. I need to kill that Worgen. So that gives me 3 armor. Yeah.
For the wild.
Need to do it. Brings me down to 8 health. He has 4 damage on the board. So unless he pulls a card that can do another 4 damage, or even 3, because he can use his hero power. He does not, so we live for a little while longer. Okay. Good news is we can clear his board. Yes! Taunt! Fantastic. Taunt, hero power, and we will start trading stuff. You for you. Kill this off first because it gets a bonus when his friendly minions die. Don't really have any need for spell power, so we can trade out the Drake and keep the high damage. Frostwolf Warlord. Okay. So things are back in our favour now until he pulls a fireball and just kills our hero.
May my ancestors watch over.
Basically need him not to pull a fireball for 2 more turns whilst I get enough armour from my hero power, because it does 6 damage, so ooh, this is a bit closer than I would like it to be, but we're in a good position here. Yeah, in a solid position. That's the game right there. Just came down to top decking and Unfortunately, he didn't get what he needed.
Well played.
Well, that makes up for the game we lost due to game glitches. Alrighty. 2 wins, 2 losses. Let's try our hands at another one, see how it goes. I'm really on edge now after that game glitch. I'm just waiting for something else to go wrong. Alright, so 2 wins, 2 losses. Let's see what we've got this time. Another paladin.
I will fight with honor. I must protect the wild.
I'm going to get rid of the Earthen Ring Farseer. I know he's a 3-drop and it's nice to keep him, but I'd like to make use of his battle cry if at all possible. Wind Fury Harpy just costs too much at the start, and the Mark of the Wild, even though it's 2 cost, it's a buff. And I'd rather try and get a minion. Or, you know, that'll do. Say our greetings. End turn. Alright, we might have to throw out the acidic swamp ooze. Although it is really nice to hold on to that, because if Paladin pulls out his weapons like a true silver champion, it's nice to be able to get rid of it.
It's time for a little blood.
Could wrath this guy, which I think I might actually do. I kind of want to hold on to the swamp ooze just in case I get to use his battle cry, because it can come in very handy. Alright, turn 3 play isn't looking very good at the moment. It's probably going to be hero power unless there's some reason we need to get a minion out. In which case it would be the raid leader, but it's not very good playing the raid leader on his own. You really kind of need to play him behind other minions. Leperno. Yeah, hero power. Ugh. I don't like doing this, but if I don't kill him, he's just going to run him into me and get more damage out of him. So unfortunately I take a hit. My hand's not bad just now, I just kind of need a different minion that's worth playing. Acolyte of Pain, that I quite like the look of. Yep, let's go with you. There's a nice synergy you can get in Druid decks with the Acolyte of Pain with the Mark of the Wild. I do quite like it. Just keeps them around a bit longer and gives them taunt, so it forces your opponent to attack it.
Let me think.
Okay, so my turn 5 play in this instance, probably the raid leader and Mark of the Wild. Yeah. Raid leader, Mark of the Wild on my Acolyte of Pain.
Reporting for duty.
It'd be nice to be able to silence one of these guys, but how much? Yeah, he only knocks 1 mana off, so it's not too bad.
Handle it.
So raid leader and Mark of the Wild. gives me a 4/5 taunt. What to kill? I think I'm going to go with the pint-sized summoner. Yeah, because he would need to run both of these into my taunt to get rid of it. So I'm quite happy with that. It's one of the things I find with Druid decks is finding the right opportunity to play Wild Growth, just to get you that little bit of a leapfrog in terms of mana. Alright, 2 more cards out for Acolyte of Pain. It's quite good. Stealth Tiger, lovely. I'm never quite sure about how battle cries work, if it can ignore stealth or not. Okay, if I ooze, that leaves me with 4 mana. Yeah, okay. We'll get some minions out in the field. It's a shame I don't get to use the battle cry for the ooze, but yeah. Can't always get it. We will gain an empty mana crystal. And we will hero power. Knock over this guy with our hero. And run our raid leader into his paladin. So his choices. It depends what kind of player he is, if he wants to keep his stealth minion in stealth. But his choices are probably take out my raid leader. Which does mean I can trade out the ooze for his tiger next turn. So he may do that, or he may just run straight at me. Or not attack at all. So we'll wait and see. Yeah, there we go. I was going to say, he has to run his tiger anyway. Oh, mad bomber, this is not the time. I don't know if I can risk that. Okay, 8 mana. I think I mad bomber. Mad bomber. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, need to apologise for that. That was RNG strongly in my favour. Right. Do this. Freeze the tiger because he's a big damage minion. Get rid of his taunt. And that gives us a nice bit of board control. He's technically got nothing on the board for this turn since his tiger's frozen. That's a big target. We could silence it. Could run my frost elemental into it. Okay, if I run my frost elemental into him, brings the tiger down to 5/5. It's still not quite enough. Although I could use my hero to take it out. Question is whether I want to lose that much health. I'm thinking about using bite and hero power to take out his tiger. But that means I'm going to lose... Oh no wait, this gives me 4 armor as well. Oh yeah, so it's... Okay, let's do that. We'll trade out our frost elemental. And we will use bite and hero power. And hit his tiger. Thankfully the 5 armor we get from that means we're safe. Run stuff into him and we'll play a small taunt. Awesome. I'm quite chuffed with that turn. Okay, freezes my lad bomber. It's no major loss.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, we're looking not too shabby at the moment. Just kinda need a way to deal with that frost elemental. Okay, I think the play is Azure Drake, followed by our Frostwolf Warlord. Yep.
The Frost Wolves stand ready.
Ta-da. Makes him a 9/8. Lovely. And so, what one should I run into him? Doesn't technically matter, but hey. There we go. So that strongly gives us board advantage. We have, well, cards are kind of even. And we have a slight health advantage. So this game's going in our favour. So much for our health advantage.
Not on my
And Divine Shield. The Paladins. On the plus side, we can get rid of this guy with the Kodo. That leaves us 5 mana. Well, we can always give someone Mark of the Wild. Okay, options. We can trade him with him. Actually, how much damage have we got? 9, 18, 20. We have 20 damage. Which means I can win. Oh, he concedes. Very nice of you. But yeah, we just had lethal here, thanks to the Mark of the Wild. More gold for more arena runs. And a golden wild growth. Lovely. Alright, 3 for 2. We'll do another one. So the deck's doing not too bad. I mean, we had a dodgy start, but we've only really lost one game. Second game kind of glitched out and we've won 3, so I'm feeling comfortable with the deck. It's not ideal. Could definitely use a bit of tweaking. Yay! Mirror matchup.
I must protect the wild. Nature will rise against
Angry Chicken Mark of the Wild combo available. I think we keep the Mad Bomber. Yeah. We'll see if we can get that. We've got the coin as well, that's brilliant. Okay, so we're going to be waiting until turn 3, 2, and we will coin Angry Chicken Mark of the Wild, which gives the chicken 3/3 Daunt. We could play the chicken just now, but his turn 2 he can just hero power and kill it, so there's no point. Better say our greetings.
my greetings.
And there we are, hero power and beatdown. Okay, that's really good for us actually, because he has nothing on the board that can threaten our angry chicken. Good stuff. Chicken. Coin. Mark of the Wild. Doo-doo. So that's us, got our 3/3 taunt. If he does damage to it but doesn't kill it, it will enrage and go up to 8 attack.
May my ancestors.
But of course he plays his own taunt. Lovely. I mean, I can run the chicken into this, but it leaves it on 1 health. Unless I Mark of the Wild it again. Which might actually be worth doing. So that gives me an 8-1, this would give me a 10-3. You know what? Let's be silly. Let's be ridiculous. I have a 10-3 chicken on the board with taunt. Okay. We can afford to run our chicken into that to get rid of it. Play behind this. Acolyte of Pain. Could have played the raid leader, but there's not really much point. I mean, it would buff up the chicken for this turn, but it's not going to benefit us in any way because we're just getting rid of his taunt. Whereas if we play it next turn, we've got the Acolyte out this turn, then the Acolyte gets the bonus as well.
One shot,
Ooh!
one kill.
Okay, down to 1 health. Is he really going to run his hero into it? If he runs his hero into my chicken, that's just a win for me.
Mind if I roll need?
Yes! Okay, so I get 10 damage on his hero. Well, 11 if I play the raid leader. It's just a shame there's no other way I could buff it. Actually, okay, here's my thinking. Stormpike Commando to kill off this guy. Then use our Acolyte of Pain to kill off his Elven Archer, which clears his board, which means he cannot kill my chicken. Anything he plays will have Summoning Sickness. The only way he can get rid of it is if he hero powers and goes headfirst into my chicken. Unless he's pulled any kind of damage spell, which it looks like he has. Yeah. Wow, that was a bit overkill. Okay. That's just more of a win for me. He spent a 6 mana removal spell to get rid of my chicken. Excellent. Okay, 6 mana, I'm thinking Worgen and Raid Leader. Don't. I would have liked to have got the Azure Drake out there, get an extra card and have a bigger minion on the board, but if we can spend the 6 mana, you know, we can get away with it. We don't need to specifically play a bigger minion in this case. Oh! That's... He really wanted rid of that. And that activated my Worgen. Yeah, I don't know if that was the best one. Oh, he's got a charge, never mind. You have to run your charge into my Worgen. Yeah, there we go. I was gonna say, it's not even a choice. If he doesn't, I get 10 free damage from it. Right, so I can do 7 damage this turn. Swipes another 4, so that's 11. Yeah. I might win Fury Harpy. Just gives him another threatening target on the board. If he doesn't deal with the Stormpike Commando, that's 5 damage. If he doesn't deal with my Raid Leader, it's still buffing all my other minions. So you give him another target that's worth taking out. Wind Fury Harpy. If he doesn't deal with that, well, if he doesn't deal with that, he's dead. Nice. Mark of the Wild play. Ah, my second Ironbark Protector. Okay. Can I get 8 damage through? Yes, because he didn't kill anything.
I'm ready.
Deal with his taunt and run my 1 Fury Harpian, which has the exact amount of damage I need. Excellent.
Well played.
Alright, so it turns out the angry chicken play actually worked in a match. That was interesting to say the least. So there we go, 4 wins. Alright guys, we'll call this episode here and we'll pick up this arena run next time. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.